session is the person whose introduction written here is as the chairman of Rambhau Mhalgi Prabodhini and Rashtriya Sampark Pramukh of Rashtriya Sevak Sangha. But let me add a few lines to this introduction. Professor Aniruddha Deshpande is the person who actually guided one institute in the city of Pune, which you all must be knowing, the BMCC College, from just being a college in the city of Pune to the College of Potential Excellence. He is the person who transformed one entire institute from just one institute to the Institute of Potential Excellence. I would request my technical team to relay a small film on the life of Professor Aniruddha Deshpande ji.
Sir Aniruddha Deshpande is currently the chairman of Rambhau Mhalgi Prabodhini and is the former principal of Bruhan Maharashtra College of Commerce, BMCC, Pune. He is closely associated to the Rashtriya Sevak Sangha and is currently serving as its Akhil Bharatiya Sampark Pramukh. He has also been the member of the Executive Council of National Assessment and Accreditation Council. He did his schooling and college at Jalgaon and was the gold medalist in MCOM. He was a member of the Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad in his college days and was also imprisoned for 16 months during the emergency in 1975. He has been a staff member at BMCC from 1973 and is a life member of the Deccan Education Society. He is one of the longest serving principals in the city of Pune and has over 4 decades of experience in teaching. He has written various books on commerce, management and banking. We are honored to welcome Professor Aniruddha Deshpande.
Please put your hands together and welcome with a big round of applause Professor Aniruddha Deshpande, an ideal example of a humble teacher. You'll not believe, my friends, I have met him many times on bus stand. He travels through state buses to guide people on the process of NAC. Such a humble teacher. A big round of applause once again, my friends. Thank you.
Honorable dignitaries on the dais that forms a galaxy of academicians and the social leaders, dignitaries in the audience, delegates who are the teachers from different states of our country, and my dear volunteer friends also. I consider it as a privilege for me to be here as one of the speakers, and that too on a very significant topic. I'm really thankful to Dr. Vishwanath Karat, where I'm very fortunate to have a very long relations with Dr. Vishwanath Karat, who is supposed to be an idol in the field of education, who has got a very attractive blending of a spiritual leader and educational leader both. So I extend my very sincere thanks to him. I'm thankful to my young friend Rahul Karar, who is so enthusiastic that all these arrangements is the outcome of his planning and of all his ideas. They are reflected in this teachers' conference as well as in the students' conference also. Friends, the topic is always very relevant, which touches our heart and has a very important place in the life of our students. I would like to begin with one quote of of Swami Vivekananda, which is very well known and very famous. About education, Swamiji says that this is man-making education, character-building education, and assimilation of ideas. if we consider that what is this man making? Is it enabling a man just to have a capacity to earn something for his livelihood? Is it a man making for the development of the career and making the name and fame in the world? Is it the man making only for the progression in terms of the positions and the honors and the respects? I don't think. These all things may be there. But the basic thing is there that a person is always respected on the basis of his character. And therefore this character building, man making, assimilation of ideas, all these things form the values that a man possesses in his life. I am of the opinion that values are in a very less manner inculcated through books and syllabus. This is an unfortunate part of it, that our syllabus in various disciplines give more importance for the career development and less for the ethical atmosphere. I am a teacher in economics, commerce and management. I find that it is very essential for a businessman to have business ethics, for a manager to have a team spirit, for an engineer to have devotion, for a teacher to have dedication to his pupils, to his students. Dr. Radhakrishnan was asked one question by one of the press correspondents. I remember it, I have read it. And that question was that, sir, how do you define knowledge? So Dr. Radhakrishnan, such a great knowledgeable personality, was very hesitant in explaining that what is knowledge. He said that, "Arey bhai, how can we define knowledge? It is such a vast thing, it cannot be confined in words." But that press correspondent wanted some news for his paper, so he was insisting on it. Dr. Radhakrishnan said in a very simple sentence that knowledge is that which remains after forgetting so many things. You remember your teacher because of his personality. You remember your teacher because of your dialogue heart to heart with your teachers. So who is the main person to transpire this value education towards our students? I think that is a teacher. And values are inculcated through the personality and by examples. You may write essays after essays on values, but if that paper is stolen from the office and the pen is stolen from the friend, and your son knows it, that, sir, you are writing an essay on value education, but you doesn't own that, even the stationery. I think values are to be set by examples. And teacher is the best agent of change in the lives of our students. Swami Vivekananda, I would like to quote him again, had said that, what is the personality of a man? He says that it is manifestation of divinity already in a man. Every person is divine. But that divinity is always based on the principles of values. Take any aspect of it. You will find that divinity which already exists in every man speaks of his character. Rabindranath Tagore had said once that, tell me the songs on the lips of the youngsters, youth, I'll tell you the history of that nation. I think this is the development of personality through the character building. Values are to be inculcated in this way. These days, one new ism has been established in our society. I call it careerism. Dr. J.P. Naik, while drafting the Kothari Commission report, had said de-link degrees with job. You de-link your degrees with jobs. Nowadays, we decide the job first and then education follows. This careerism has taught us that competition is the principle of life. We have to be in the competition, but competition is not the main theme of the life. Competitive spirit has to be there, but competition creates some other sense which is contrary to the establishment of values. Once, Dr. C.D. Deshmukh, who was the governor of Reserve Bank of India and the finance minister of our country in the earlier days after independence, he had written one example from his own life. He was sitting in the office and many visitors were there. They were visiting him, their work was going on. Now it was late evening. He asked his peon, that is anybody there waiting now? I have to go now. He said that one ordinary man is there. I asked him to wait. And who is he? Some ordinary man wearing a dhoti and a coat and a topi. C.D. Deshmukh immediately stood from his seat, went out, उनके पांव चरण स्पर्श किया, took him to the office, made him sit in his own chair. He said that he is my teacher who developed my personality. Character building is always by example. So there can be several aspects of it. At the back of this audience, there is one quote, Janani Janma Bhumischa Swargadapi Gariyasi. My own motherland, I like it most in my life. This is something more than even the heaven for me. I think this is development of the character. Dr. J.P. Naik, when he submitted the report of Kothari Commission, had said that now onwards, our destiny will be shaped in the classrooms of the school. What is that destiny? Destiny is to just prepare people worth earning money. Destiny is only there to prepare great politicians in our country. Destiny is there only to have some fame. Destiny is there that our country values the value of education more, character more. And every student who undergoes this process learns so many things. I was reading one confession of an IS officer in Reader's Digest. He went for a picnic in jungle. His wife and his kid was with him. He is writing it in, one IS officer is writing his confession in Reader's Digest. They were moving in the jungle, looking the beauty of it. On the top of one tree, they saw a nest. Very beautiful nest. बहुत अच्छा घोंसला था. That IS person, that district magistrate, naturally fell in love of it, and he thought that this I should take and put it in my drawing room as a showpiece. But he could not pick it up. He saw one shepherd going from there, having one big stick, lathi, danda in his hand. And he said that just help me to pick it up. He said that no, I will stand here. I will not let you do that. Arey, why? Because I know that one small bird is there. And if I do it and if I give you just for a showpiece, the sensitivity is there. Samvedanashilata is there. I think these are many aspects that a teacher has to imbibe. So future of the nation depends on the youth who are full of ethics, who consider character building as a part of the success of their life. I hope all the teachers sitting here will definitely agree with me and will proceed at their own places with these principles. With these words, I conclude and express my very sincere thanks. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor.